Hello everyone, we're back with some more Chaos Child. When we last left off, we looked over the footage from Takuyo's phone, and we found the sumo sticker, which I assume has some relevance. I'm comparing it to the Garo Froggy from Chaos Head. I think that's a good assumption. How did that work? Like, it had the scientific mumbo-jumbo waves that made people more susceptible to mind washing with the backpacks or something? I don't know. I swear, if there's another 30-minute explanation of that, I'm gonna flip. Oh, wait, can you see that? Oh, you can't see that! I can't be shamed whenever I turn up the volume! Oh, sweet! When I saw the club room for the first time in 3 days, I was stunned.
Yeah, 努力はしたんだよ.
I've been waiting all morning to tell Ito the big discovery I'd made yesterday. I stayed up almost all night finding all the information I could on it, and forced myself to wait until school ended to tell him. I figured that just sending pictures to his phone and trying to explain it in words would just confuse him. I wanted to stand in front of the board in the club room, with all the information we learned so far pinned up on it, use the club time to really work through it. But there was nothing there at all. I could only think of one person who would do that. Kurusu?
昨日の帰り際な。危なすぎるから絶対にダメだって言って。
Dang it, is Kurusu? Don't know? Hold on. Yeah, okay. Was it because of what happened in the Love Hotel? In an angry voice as I could muster, I said, "Why didn't you stop her?" Why didn't you stop her?
黙りなさいって言われて黙ったけど。
That's fair. You should have done something.
無理言うなよ。お前ならなんとかできたのか?
Don't tell me to do the impossible. Ito shrugged as if to say, "See? Just imagining it scared me a little. Doing something like Kurusu was absolutely impossible. No one in Hekiho was capable of such a thing." I pointed to the PC on the desk. What about the data?
ハードディスクごと叩き壊されなかっただけ運が良かったんじゃないか?
They call it a hard disk? It's a hard disk drive, right? That's the full name? That's just interesting. So the data was gone too. Ito was probably joking, but if Kurusu thought she needed to do it, she would have. Anoe, what are you printing out?
はい、これ。
He never acknowledged her. Sarika dropped a stack of papers on the desk. Actually, that's what Takuyo was doing this whole time. He was printing. I looked down and saw that it was the images and articles about the case. It's the ones that were uploaded to the newspaper club server. Where did you get these?
状況たるもの、データのバックアップは常に取れってタクいつも言ってるじゃん。というか、タクだって取ってるでしょ?
Well, yes, but Sarika flipped through the papers.
ポケコンからだとなぜか画質が少し落ちるんだよね。サーバーにもう一回上げ直して。
Oh, wait a second. Sariko went to stretch a cable from her Pokecom to the PC, but I quickly stopped her.
画質これでいいの?
That's not it. The image quality's fine, but I prefer if you didn't upload it to the server for a while. I glanced at Ito as I spoke. The newspaper club's server could be accessed from any PC in the school as long as you knew the password. Dude, he's just like, dude, he's talking to himself again. This guy's crazy, man. I hate it here. Kurusu was spending her time at the student council getting ready for the culture festival, but there's still a chance she might look at the server for some reason. She was on the student council. Okay. Ito nodded in agreement, a serious look on his face.
二人とものんちゃんのことを怖がりすぎだよ。のんちゃん優しいよ。ねえ、はなちゃん。
Oh yeah, she's playing the MMO.
ほらね。
Isn't it called like ESO? I remember I compared it to another MMO because they have the same acronym. Or initialism. See what? Was Kazuki agreeing? She's just pounding down on the keyboard and mouse reading guard. I'm not counting that as... Hold on. Where is Video TXTs, Chaos Child notes. Serika acknowledgements. We are keeping track of this now. 1. First line to Gensan. Conceivably said by Takugo. There. Anytime Serika's acknowledged, I'm adding to the list. My microphone.
そりゃ尾上や和樹は副部長に可愛がられてるけどさ。
That's because she likes you too. Okay, so that does seem to imply Serika, but that could be Kazuki.
渋谷のクレープ屋台一緒にコンプリートしたんだよ。のんちゃん甘いものに詳しいんだ。
Serika puffed out her chest, very proud of this information. I didn't care in the slightest.
それにどっちみちのんちゃんにはバレると思うよ。
That's probably true, yeah. If we keep pursuing the case as part of our work with the newspaper club, Kurusu is smart enough to catch on.
大丈夫だよ。話せば分かってくれるよ。
I simulated a variety of situations in my mind. Okay, yeah, okay, we can do one. How do I... Oh, no. Okay, it's Z and X. Yeah, I wanna... Kurusu loves sweets. This is something that Serika had said, and I've known about it too. So would buying her something she likes from a famous sweet... Wait, actually, you know, I feel like negative actually makes a lot more sense. I just chose positive because I don't want to see someone die, but like, isn't this like the perfect... Wasn't there a quick save just now? What time is it? This one. So let's go ahead and load the negative one up. Was it C? Okay, it was C. Buying her something like famous sweet? Yeah. Would bribery work on someone as prim and proper as the student council president? It was worth a try. Trigger on! No, it's trigger off. I think Shiro says that at some point. Let's look at a winner over. We weren't going to be able to continue with the case. Okay, let's go buy something to bribe her with. Ito, find me the top 3 most famous sweet shop in Shibuya.
任せろ。これで副部長もイチコロだぜ。
It's time for this mission to begin. So here you go. This is a present for you, Kurusu. I knew that Kurusu was staying late after school to get ready for the festival. I handed her the present I just bought. Ito had found me a pancake place near Shibuya Station. It was a popular store that always had a line of girls outside. I heard it was one of the few places where you could get pancakes for takeout, so I quickly chose it. Standing in line with the girls for an hour was almost torture, but I somehow managed to do it.
これってエッグスンサンクスのパンケーキ？
Eggs and thanks? Yeah, why?
何を企んでるの？
She knows! You don't need to say that after I was nice enough to go buy you something.
あなたが私にプレゼントを持ってくるなんて今までなかったもの。
No.
何かこん。
Oh, oops.
伊藤くん？どういうこと？
I like that sprite. The single side eye.
副部長に賄賂みたいな。
Ito! You traitor! You guy! You pardon my French. Could have put up more of a fight than that.
すまん宮代。副部長の眼力には勝てなかった。
Imagine if she went all out with 2 eyes. Dude, that'd be game over. Oh.
せっかく買ってきてくれたのは嬉しいけど、これ受け取れない。
Kurusu handed the pancakes back to me. She was always so serious about this stuff.
二人で仲良く食べなさい。とっても美味しいから。
Oh no, what's wrong with them? Her face was smiling, but her eyes weren't. What, that's it? Yeah, that's what would have happened. Kurusu would see through any attempt at bribery I could make. It was a bad idea to try and buy her off. So why would I want to split a pancake dinner with Ito anyway? What? No, that sounds like a good time. Come on, Ito, let's go get pancakes. Would it work better if Ito didn't go with me? Okay, I've got it.
いいのか?
Ito must have been really surprised by my answer because he badly overreacted.
お前はそんなに勇敢なやつだったか?
I'm always brave when it counts. Just don't put anything on the server yet. Want to be cautious.
Okay.
And for now, we'll put the information on the board. But when it's done, we'll take it off. Things are gonna get tricky.
Okay.
Okay. And for now, let's not tell Kuryusu about the case. We can keep an eye on things until they calm down, and then bring it up when she's in a good mood after eating something sweet. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, she said it again! Keep saying okay.
じゃねえ
I
だ
like that.
ろ。ただのヘタレじゃねえか。
You shut up, Ito. What? I'm not... Is that allowed? Will YouTube ban me? Yeah, okay, censor that. Just hover over it with the mouse cursor. There. Choosing the method most likely to succeed. We call that being let's replace that with coward. Then the definition of coward.
はいはい、わかった。ほら、尾上。地図貼るからそっち持て。
Okay.
Oh, okay! Ito and Seirika took out the big map we used for the board. This is the best way to persuade her. He didn't get it at all. There's no way I could persuade Kuryusu to try to go after her head on.
というか、宮代。マジな話だけどさ。
Wait, hold on. I have a joke. Hey, Seirika, what's the initialism for the United States state Oklahoma?
Okay.
Wow, how'd you know? Hey, hold on. I'm trying to think. I want to keep that joke going. In a very serious tone in his voice as he hung up the top of the map. Huh? I've been serious the whole time.
その、大丈夫なのか事件を追って。
Hey, Seirika, what do you think? Should we keep pursuing the case?
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's okay. Told you I'll persuade her eventually. I'm not being a coward, pardon my French. Just being cautious.
じゃなくて、お前、よっぽどのもん見たんだろう。その、ラブホテルで。
Don't worry, I'll see something worse in 9 days. Or 8 days now? Seirika froze midway through the process of taping down the bottom of the map. So that was it? I hadn't told Ito anything about the Love Hotel. I hadn't told him about what I'd seen or experienced there. I tried my best to give him a cheerful smile. It's fine, no problem. It's way too big a scoop not to chase, right? Ito didn't answer. He stared at me as if trying to figure me out. Then he relaxed and laughed a little.
まあ、電話の時点でそうじゃないかとは思ってたけどな。
I thought they only texted. When did they talk on the phone? He's probably talking about the call I made yesterday. I could have sworn he said he only texted. After I had made my discovery, okay. I'd called Ito and asked him to find all the information he could about the Love Hotel case. It had already been 3 days since it happened. I hadn't really been following it at all, so I'd asked Ito to put together what he could find.
はい、いいよ。
Seirika finished pinning the map to the board. Okay, let's get started. It's a brand new map of Shibuya. I've seen this CG before. I think we're gonna I feel like we're gonna put up red string and tacks and everything, and it's gonna be cool. I had to put it up from scratch again, but now that I looked at it, maybe that wasn't such a bad thing. I made a huge discovery which could impact the whole case. It's a good idea to start over from the beginning. First, we'll assume that there's a connection between the dates when these incidents are happening and the incidents from 6 years ago. That's a safe assumption. In other words, we'll consider all 3 cases so far as part of a set. This is regardless of whether someone's behind all this or what they might be after.
ああ、3つ続いた以上はそうだろう。そうじゃなかったら、またその時考えればいい。
Very fair. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's start with the locations. The first case, took place in Jinan. Right there. Okay. So here's the picture of the body. Which one? The body. So this one, I think. Oh, I actually have to select them? Shoot! I think... So the first one is the hand. Second one is this lady. Who's this one? Is this from Chaos Head? Yeah, okay, this one's from Chaos Head. Okay, I get it. Here's a summary of the case. Do you think I can actually read that? The text was a little too small for me to read. By the way, the incident that occurred 6 years ago on the same date was the group dive. I assume it's that one. Here's the summary of the case. I'm assuming you'll let me read this later. That's it for the first case. Let's move on to the second. Audio bleed happened in Shinsen, so... Over... Right there, okay. Here's the picture of the body, and it's this one, right? Here's the summary of the case. Yeah, okay. I'm imagining this is going to show up in oh, actually, you know, maybe it already is. I don't think so. Not yet. What? Oh yeah, that's the fake anime. Man-child. Oh, this one, I think. Right? Here's a summary of the case. Yeah. I'm familiar with that now. You think the lines are gonna like intersect at this point right here? Well, what is that? Defrost? Defront? Right, the one that took place in the Love Hotel. That happened in the Love Hotel area in Dogenzaka, so... Okay, right there. So, about the summary. Didn't make one? Looked at Ito and I could see he was nervous. Remember to clean up! He was worried, but at the same time a little... One of my microphone stand legs is broken, so I have it balanced up against like a little... like, what is this? Like, I think it's like a box for screwdrivers. So, it's a little, unstable. Yeah, first can you show me what you put together? Want to know what the public knows about it. I said the name they gave it. Oh, what's it called? Ito got out his own Pokecom and started to fiddle with it. He linked it to the printer over the network and printed out his files. Wait. You're not upping them to the server after all, are you? Fair. You didn't respond to that. Skim the printout that Ito made for me. After all the cases you researched together, you knew how to summarize information to a single page like a pro. I like, by the way, how it's playing with the sprites a little. Like how Serika's face was really zoomed in there. Ito read from his own printout. 名前が発表されたのは昨日の夜だ。死んだのは柿田博則22歳。渋谷在住で更新でアルバイトしていたらしい。SafeWorks? 更新? How could you not know about them? They're a huge successful venture capital firm. What is that parroting? They've been making a lot of money lately off the Shibuya reconstruction. 渋谷ニュースの情報通り、20代の男性だ。Nice. So you checked there? That's about the only thing I could do, Ito said as he nodded. つーか、20代って言及したのは事件のあった日のネトラジ放送だぞ。まだその段階では、どの媒体も男性の変死体が発見されたとしか発表してなかったのに。That's sus. どうやって調べてるんだか。Who's she? I couldn't agree more. How did Keisan do our research? Oh, Kei-san, is she the one on the secret website? Okay, okay.
首吊りによる窒息死。地上のもつれからの自殺と断定された。
Let me start with the secret, but strangulation due to hanging. They said it was a what? How was that a suicide? Huh? A suicide over a fight with a lover? It was ruled to be suicide?
ああ、警察はそう発表した。あと出ている情報といえば、まあ死んだ柿田が優秀だったってことくらいか。出来高のアルバイトで驚くほど稼いでいたらしい。
Okay. So who did he get in a fight with?
Huh?
I mean, if he had a fight with his girlfriend, that means he had a girlfriend, right?
ああ、なるほどな。
Ito looked through a bunch of files on his Pokecom.
いや、それに関しては何もないな。
What about witnesses?
発見したのはホテルの従業員だけど、それ以外には何も。もちろんお前らのことも出てない。
Okay. What was going on? So they hadn't said anything about the other girl at the scene. Hey, show Ito the footage, just so you know you're both in on it. Well, you know he's familiar. Oh, I like how that's crossed out so it has no nose. Spring water. Wait, actually, do you think that's just the translators doing that so they don't have to? Well, I mean, they did it with the. I don't know. Do not. I think this is only in the patch, right? The official translation didn't do the background stuff. Sariko was staring at me confused. She was probably thinking the same thing. Could understand why there wasn't any information about us. The police had said there wouldn't be. To be honest, we were just gawkers. There's no real point in telling anyone we were there. That girl clearly seemed to be involved in the case. They said he got into a fight with his girlfriend, then it didn't make sense not to report the girl who was there. Was it because she was a minor? I wasn't sure, but she had looked young. She definitely wasn't older than 19. Well, even then, they'd say something. Whenever there's a problem with someone dating underage girls, they never reported the girl's name, but they always reported her existence.
どうした?
I'll explain. Pinned up the information that Ito had given me. Picture of the body from the Love Hotel is this one. Picture I took at the Love Hotel.
Huh?
Ito almost jumped on me in shock. I nodded. More specifically, I took a frame from the video I recorded and printed it out. Onoe uploaded it to her private storage before the police could delete it. Okay, he's acknowledged Onoe.
マジかよ。やばいだろ、これどこにも出てねえぞ。
Ito put his face up to the picture in excitement.
なんだ? 座ったまま首を。ワイヤーかこれ。
He mumbled to himself as he stared at it, trying to memorize every last detail.
なんだよこれ。おい、一体何があったんだ?
I know, right? Like some Saw stuff. As I listened to Ito speak excitedly, I looked towards Sarika. I wasn't sure why I was looking at her. But she nodded as if she understood. I nodded back. The police had told us not to tell anyone, but I didn't care. I slowly started to explain what happened to Ito. How we'd made it into the hotel undetected. How the room we'd seen from outside was where we'd found the body. How we'd gone inside and found the police officer lying on the floor. How the body in the photo was sitting on the spinning bed and slowly rotating. How there'd been another girl there. How someone had tried to enter the room. But I didn't tell him how the door had unlocked itself. The police had told me I'd imagined it, and made me realize I had no proof. Between my curiosity and my fear, but a mess at the time anyway. More than anything, without any kind of proof, wasn't sure it had happened at all. When I had finished, Ito's first questions were the same as mine had been.
現場にいた女に部屋に入ろうとしていた誰か。でも、その女はともかく誰かが部屋に入ろうとしていた形跡はなかったんだろ?
Yeah, that was right. That's what the police had told me. Show him the footage of the knocking. And he'll be like, hey, doesn't that sound like Morse code? But I heard the knocking. I have the sound on my video.
音だろ。誰かがドアの向こうにいてドアを叩いたという証明じゃない。
Fair enough. No, I mean, logically you're right, but I'm sure someone was on the other side. Ito cut me off, clearly irritated.
理屈で考えればって一番らしくない言葉だぞ。理屈のみで考えなければいけないってのが理屈バカのお前だろ。
Tucker, you just got owned. Yeah. Don't call me an idiot. I just prefer to cover all my bases.
はっきりしてるところから行こうぜ。だろ
I mean, that's fair. Dang it. You could only say that because he hadn't heard it in person. That strange, eerie sound, which hung in the depths of your ears and wouldn't let go. That was true. Guess he's right, yeah. I hadn't seen someone trying to enter the room for myself. Maybe he took my silence as agreement.
で、現場にいた女か。あ、だから交際相手を気にしてたのか。
女っていうより女の子かな。
Huh? A girl?
あの子きっとそんなに私と年変わらないよ。それに上ってこともないと思う。同じか 1,2 個下くらいじゃない？
Maybe. I wasn't sure, but if Serica said so, she was probably right. Serica never had any evidence or proof for her statements, but she was often correct. Because she's just a characterization of like your inner like hunches. There's nothing about her in the news, was there? I looked back at Ito to check.
ああ、ゴシップ誌から新聞社の正式な発表、まとめウィキまで全部覗いたけど、そんな情報はなかった。
I see. Which means we'll have to look for her ourselves, I guess. Literally, she goes to your school. It won't be hard. I flipped through the remaining papers.
別の手がかりがあるのか?
There's something I noticed when I was going back through the footage. This one's nice and logical. Got real proof after all. Heh.
小さい男だな。
Say what you'd like. It's finally time to tell Ito what I had found. Where's the image I made yesterday that had a nice picture of the sticker? Okay. Do you know what this is? Ito looked at the picture for a moment, uncertain.
見覚えあるな。なんだっけな。
He used the Pokecopter on a search.
そう。力士シールだろ。
Yep, that's what they call it. Or sumo sticker for short. No one knows who's putting them up or why. There are a lot of theories about where they came from, but the first time they really showed up was on the net in 2007. Chaos Head was 2009, right? Interesting. At one point, they were famous enough that the TV stations were reporting on them. But after the 2009 Shibuya earthquake, everyone stopped talking about them. The city where the stickers are going had been destroyed. Oh, I got a Discord message. Okay. Starting sometime last year, they started to appear in Shibuya again. There are a lot of different rumors about what they are, where some people say they're just a prank. Others say they're some kind of tagging or spiritual barrier of some sort. Tagging. Street art terminology, like painting the symbol of an individual or a group on public property. They're tags. While they're effectively signatures, they're sometimes considered to be street art. It's often a form of vandalism. One of the stranger ones is a theory that it's actually a sumo wrestler putting up stickers of his own face. But I don't think that's right. I call these things sumo wrestler stickers, but that's just because the man in them has a fat face. There's no actual proof that they're modeled after a sumo wrestler.
ちょっとストップ。
Ito cut me off just as I was getting started. Come on, man, it's just about to get good.
いや、それが何だそのシールと事件と何か関係あんのか
Here, probably start with what we know. I don't know.
Huh?
Still don't know, but the sticker placed near the scene of Don't Look was this one, right? This is a blown up version of the picture I showed you from the Don't Look case. It's the wall outside the karaoke place I went to.
力士シールか
Yeah, it's a little blurry, but I'm sure of it.
おい、まさか。
Yep, there's one near the Love Hotel too. Placed at a spot where it could see the crime scene.
じゃあ、あれかおともれたんもか
No, I don't know about that yet. I looked yesterday, but I couldn't find anything at the scene of the crime. But we just learned that if something happens twice, it's worth betting on, right? That's fair. Ito fell silent as if he was thinking about something. Well, I'd say 3 times it's not a coincidence. Twice can be a coincidence, right? I was hoping you'd be a little more surprised. It's worth looking into, not betting on. But I guess that's the best I could expect. Maybe there's a little too much new information coming in at once for him to keep up. By the way, the incident that occurred 6 years ago on the same date was, crucifixion, so I assume it's this one? Here's the summary of the case. Those are both the cases in, both Chaos Ed and Chaos Trial that got the main character involved. I believe, right? I think... Was his name HorseyEatYou? Chaos Ed guy. Let's just call him Loser. You know, because Loser went to the crime scene and got caught on the camera. He meant waifu girl who exists but doesn't exist. For now the dates match, but the actual cases don't seem to have much in common with the ones from 6 years ago. I wonder if it's forming a shape. Like, do you think the next one's going to be like this? Don't look happened on the same date as group dive, but there's only one victim, and we don't know for sure that it was a suicide. Man-child happened on the same day as audio bleed, but while both of them were involved something stuffed into their stomach, the victim in the latter was a girl. I mean, that's still, you know, same stuff. I don't see anything in common between crucifixion and the Love Hotel incident. Since we can't find any other way to proceed with the case, I think we should try seeing where the sumo stickers take us. But maybe I was overthinking this, but there's no telling what else would be related to the case. Just in case, I decided to put the data on the other new gen incidents from 6 years ago. October 10th, vampire. Okay, it does it for me, thank you. October 23rd, numbskull. October 28th, finger food. November 4th, PQN puzzle. I don't remember that one. Was that when he was up on the building? Or... yeah, that should do it. Looked at the board and nodded in satisfaction. They don't like the east side, huh? That's about all we know for now. As I finished going over the information, Sarika got some cups ready. Oh no. Kazuki, you've been ignoring the conversation until now, suddenly stood up. She grabbed the cups from Sarika with a speed you'd never believe she possessed. That's her one job, don't steal it from her. Kazuki shook her head rapidly from left to right, then motioned for Sarika to sit down. Good work. Oh no, it's fine. She's been nice enough to make it for us. Practically forced Sarika to sit down in her chair because... what do you mean, practically? You did force her because she's your inner psyche. No, there's no way I was letting Sarika do any kind of cooking. How bad was she? She was so bad I couldn't even let her make coffee. She was so bad that she once asked me what kind of dish soap I used to wash the vegetables. I breathed a sigh of relief as she reluctantly sat down. You don't use dish soap, use vegetable oil. Why do you think they call it vegetable oil? Even Kazuki was relieved enough that you could actually tell she was feeling for once. She started to make the coffee. What she was feeling. Turned around to see if Ito needed any. You're still thinking. You must have been thinking hard. You didn't even seem to notice that Sarika was making coffee, which normally would have been cause for panic. You didn't notice because Sarika isn't real. Maybe Kazuki isn't real either. You know, maybe even Ito. Maybe he's not real. Decided for now to put the coffee that Kazuki had made in front of him. He seemed to understand the situation and stretched out his hand.
なあ、そのホテルの現場で録画した映像ってまだ残ってるんだろ
Yeah, it's on my Pokecom and smartphone. Deleted all the other copies for safety reasons. Ito glanced at my Pokecom for a moment, then turned towards me.
見せてくれ。
I wasn't sure what to do. Must have been able to sense my uncertainty. And just show him the good parts.
警察から
Knocking
口
and,
止めされてるのか。
you know. Yeah, but no, that's not the issue. I already told you what happened, for one thing. It's more like... I don't know, if you see this. TV show or a movie, that was where the hero would say, there's no going back. Oh yeah, by the way, this videotape is haunted, and if you watch it in 7 days, a cute ghost girl will come and, I don't know, hug you or something. Undergoing a shocking event changes the way you feel about the rest of your life. When you learn a hidden secret, it changes you. Just like when I learned about my parents.
こうだろ。見せてくれ。
Ito saw us hesitating and cut me off.
お前らは直接見てきたもんなんだろう。俺も見ておきたい。
It didn't seem like he was going to change his mind. Okay.
じゃあ PC モニターで見ようよ。大きい方が見やすいでしょ。
Serika, the only person who didn't seem to understand the gravity of this situation, spoke up. Maybe she didn't think it was important.
しんちゃんは部員だよ。見ないと。
Yeah, we can't make him do our grunt work and Google everything and not show him the video. Ito smiled as if he relaxed a little. He brought his hands up to his cheeks and gave them a slap to psych himself up.
よし。じゃあ一時的にデスクトップにコピーしよう。今ブラウザ閉じて。
Then he froze.
あ、
Huh? No nose behind us.
やばい。おい、見ろこれ。
What? Ito pointed to the monitor, his voice shaking. Serika and I hurried behind him to see what he was looking at, and gulped.
何この動画。
わかんねえ。今いきなりまとめウィキに貼られた。
The curtains opened and the man appeared. There's no mistaking it. Okay, this is from a different perspective. There's that room in the Love Hotel. For a second, I was thinking that it would be Tucker's video on the web, which would make me doubt everything that had happened so far. But it must have been Kakita. Couldn't see her face, but was that the girl? Where? It had to be. Her clothes matched what I remembered.
おい。おい。
The bed spun around and the wire dug into Kakita's neck. There's no sound in the video, but I could hear the sound of the wire, the music box in my mind. Kakita's face took on a color very similar to what I'd seen in person. The footage ended.
おい。なんだよこれ。マジかよ。
Still want to see the video?
おい、宮代
I almost jumped off the ground. Oh, sorry.
なんだこれ。お前が撮ったのか。
Ito yelled at me hysterically. I quickly shook my head. Of course not, I was inside the room.
じゃあなんだよこれ。
I don't know. How would I? Serika's hand suddenly reached out for us. No, you can't physically interact with us. Also, I like your angry face.
なんだよ。
ストップ。落ち着こう。タク、しんちゃん。喧嘩はダメだよ。
This is Takuya saying no fighting as he physically grabs Ito. She grabbed us both by the cheek and pinched hard. Ow, ow!
痛いって。
落ち着いた？もう怒鳴らない？喧嘩しない？
It's really hurt! Please stop! Ito and I nodded and Serika let go. What was that for?
だって二人とも怒鳴るんだもん。
God, I love the pout.
だからってお前な。
Serika is my favorite non-existent character. Ito rubbed his cheek and gave Serika an angry glare. Okay, he looked at Serika. She must have grabbed him really hard because I could see a red mark forming on his face in the shape of her hand. Do I have one of those too?
喧嘩はダメ。今にも殴りかかりそうだったよ。
Sarika repeated. She didn't seem to think she'd done anything wrong at all. Maybe she hadn't. Yeah. Kazuki gives Sarika a thumbs up. By Sarika, they actually mean Takuyo. Sarika gave her a satisfied thumbs up in return. I don't get it.
あれだな。将来友達を叩いちゃいけませんって言いながら自分の子供を叩くタイプだな。
Okay, I mean, that's a little Ito mom comment. That's going on the Sarika acknowledgements. You can't really beat around the bush on that one. Ito's words impressed me. It's one of the most accurate predictions I'd heard in years. She grows up to be a Rosa. Sarika frowned and said that she'd never do that.
で、なんだろうね、これ。
She pointed to the monitor. She didn't seem to be too bothered by it. She must have been used to seeing gory videos because she looked pretty calm. I rubbed my cheek as I looked at it again. This is being filmed from the outside, right?
あの現場に間違いないのか?
I nodded, a little uncertain. I think, pretty sure that body was like that too.
くそ、なんなんだ?
ねえ、保存しておいた方がよくない？
ああ、そうだな。こんなもんいつ消されるかわかんねえ。
That was enough to bring Ito back to his senses. He saved the file to the PC with a slightly more unsteady hand than usual. Kazuki was still playing her game, but the rest of us stared at the download bar as it filled up little by little. When it finished and the file was saved,
単にいたずらとかじゃないよね。
yeah, it's just a prank. We just murdered someone. Sarika knew better than anyone else there was no such thing, but she asked anyway. I nodded firmly. Hey, who took this? Wait, who posted it? Ito frowned.
ハッカーじゃないからな。俺ら素人レベルでわかるとしても IP アドレスくらいだろ。個人の特定まで行き着くのは無理だよ。
You can't? Yeah, you can. Just do the accurate. I don't know. You're right. Sometimes the media would say the police use an IP address to track down a criminal's address, but strictly speaking, that wasn't quite right. Under some special circumstances, like a customer paying for a static address, it was possible. Most of the time, you couldn't track down an individual PC from an IP address. Really? I don't know if that's true. Even if you could, the most you could track down was a PC, not a person. Okay, that's true. Several years ago, this had led to a very famous false arrest case. Is that a reference to Chaos Head or real life? What the heck were we supposed to do now? Scratch my head confused.
おい、ついでた見ちゃおうぜ。
Huh?
お前がラブホテルで撮った動画だよ。さっきの映像を見ちゃった後だ。もうどうにでもなれな。
Yeah, okay. Ito sounded like he was having a hard time believing what he'd seen was real. He already copied the file off the Pokecom and gone to open it. Probably was just overwhelmed. I know that was how I'd been. I took it up close, so it's pretty brutal. Gave him a warning and he responded with a firm nod. Clicked on the file.
しんちゃん、本当に？
Okay, I think that's a good place to call it. Seems like a pretty natural cutting point. Well, wait, are they about... Did they... I don't know what's going on here.
ああ、多分な。
Okay, he saw the girl. He thinks he recognizes her. Got it. Okay. So we'll see you guys next time whenever we identify Ribbon Girl. Do you think she's gonna have... What color do you think the ribbon's gonna be? White or like green, black, blue, whatever color that was? We'll see. See you guys next time. Bye.